right, everybody. Hello! Happy Wednesday! Hump day! Hi, everybody. It me, Corina, the voice of Paimon. And I'm here to play the rest of this Lantern Rite Festival because I'm pretty sure, like, it's really close to being over. So, let's finish it. So yeah. It's your birthday today! Happy birthday! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Don't mind me, I'm just a thirsty hoe. Anyways. Let's get into the game. Ba-do-boo-doo-doo. But I'll do it. Did I just disconnect for like 2 seconds? That was weird. Hello. My day was it's been a wanna marry you? No, I'm kind of already like in the process of getting close to that with someone else, so yeah. I'm good. I don't want to marry you. Unless you have like a lot of money and health insurance, then we can talk. I'm a terrible person. I can't do that in Paimon's voice, but I can do it in my voice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Minmungi. Happy birthday to you. Yep. Tell me what? I don't understand why. Whatever. This is taking a while. Oh, I still have my name up there from when we were playing Among Us. I don't need that anymore. The title? What about it? Did I mess up the title? Did I spell it wrong? Oh. Title says Plaimon. That's actually quite funny. I mean, I can't change it if I wanted to, but, yeah, it does say that. That's pretty funny. I like that. It says Plaimon's voice actor. I can't spell, guys. I'm a voice actor for a reason. I'm a voice actor for a reason, and it's because I'm dumb. I'm actually stupid. Anyways, hello. No, keep it. I love it. I would if it wouldn't, like, ruin my... I mean, I can't change it right now anyway. I, like, actually can't because YouTube won't let me. Because it's YouTube. Regardless, I probably will afterwards. But for everybody that watches this after I actually do the live stream, it used to say Plaimon. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Okay. We get all the other outfits. Yay! I always run out of brain juice. Are you kidding? I literally ran out of brain juice today because I had to work and then I had to go and do weight training. Ugh. Weight training took everything out of me. And we're not. Also, it was leg day, so I absolutely don't have Any brain juice after leg day? Who has that? Anyways, let's go here. Oh, my reputation in Liyue got better, I guess? I don't know. Where am I going? What is that? And why is it on my map? What is that and why is it on my map? What the frick happened to me? There's so many things. You think I need to drink brain juice? Wouldn't that make me a zombie? Oh, I have to have it at the appointed time. Gross. Who is ever on time? Not me. I am never on time. Ask me, Hoyo. Don't ask them. They'll be like, Corina, you are always at least the like. It's not. I'm not like late all the time. It's always like 3 minutes, so they don't actually care. But they absolutely would say you're like 3 minutes late consistently. But that's okay. I make it up. I stay an extra 3 minutes just so that they actually are paying me for the full 4 hours they need me all the time. Ugh, oh god, I have to go all the way to Santa Monica tomorrow for a recording. I forgot about that. Santa Monica's so far. Why? Why is Santa Monica so far? Can Santa Monica go ahead and... Like, I know this is gonna sound awful. And I don't want anybody to die. I just want Santa Monica to sink into the ocean. So that way I don't have to go out to a studio that is that far away. And the thing is that it's not... Distance-wise, it's actually not that far away. But we live in Los Angeles, and traffic, like, without traffic, it's like a 25-minute drive, and with traffic, it's like an hour and a half. Usagi, thank you for the $5. Recently been watching a lot of old Among Us gameplay of the English voice actors. I'm a big fan of your videos, and with the other voice actors, thank you so much. Yeah, Santa Monica's like, it's a really pretty area, but it's gross because of how far I have to drive, or long it takes me to drive there. Maybe Santa Monica can just scoot over a little bit. You know, maybe actually, we are on a fault line out here. So, Santa Monica could move. It would just be by the earth plates, you know, moving and causing an earthquake. Which people might die from that too? What is that? That's cool. Anyways, I need to make it what time again? I need to make it a certain time. What kind of catalyst do I have Mona possessing? I will show you in a second because I already forgot the name of it. So I need to actually look at it. Because I'm dumb! As you can see, I spelt it wrong. I do use Twitch. The problem is that right now I am so busy and tired all the time because I am busy that I basically made it so that I only stream 2 times a week, and all of those streams are going to be on YouTube from now on because I can reach a bigger and wider audience on YouTube. I do still love Twitch, so Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds is what I have for the catalyst. But yeah. What region am I most excited for? I don't know because I don't know any spoilers. Nope, doesn't happen. Oh, I have to go all the way over here to the Jade Chamber. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm dead tired right now. And also, like, okay, so, next weekend, by the way, if you're in Alabama, I'm going to be in Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, for Comic-Con. So come by and say hi. I'm super excited. So is Eddie. Eddie's gonna be there too. Super excited.
You've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks.
Handmade snacks.
Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring?
I think you should bring... I was gonna say your mom, but I thought that was rude. I think you should bring your mom. Like...
Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city before heading out to Jueyun Karst.
Birmingham, England is happening in March. It was Mihoyo's decision, yes. Everything that I do in the game is Mihoyo's decision. Period.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither. We should relax and enjoy the season.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
That is true.
I'm sure it is, but really, child? Who could be seeking your help during the lantern rite?
Everyone.
You'd be surprised. Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern
It's
Rite!
a pleasure to see you again, Madame Ping. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Oh dear, well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see.
Long time no see, buddy.
Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too.
The Jixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madame Ping. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time. Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking.
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Jixing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected the seeds. Thank you very much, Kuching.
I always told anybody that I was
Please,
dating, including
enjoy
Eddie,
them.
please don't give me
We
flowers because
intend
they
to
just
visit
die,
the other
and
Adepti
I'm not
as
good
well,
at taking
so
care of plants,
I'm afraid
so...
we must be going now.
I presume you
Then
need
I'd rather
Cloud
get
Retainer and the
Legos.
others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Karst.
Or
By
better
the
yet,
way,
food.
I've heard that you designed all the street decorations
Actually,
yourself,
food and
Kuching.
Legos are on the same
You
tier.
decorated the city so beautifully. Yet
Food and Legos are
you
equally
don't
good
even
presents.
have the time to go and see it for yourself.
I do play co-op on
What a
stream with some of
pity.
my Genshin castmates.
Yenfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing
Hi,
essential
Mamba.
consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that
No, everybody
so?
just calls Madam Ping
Were you
Granny.
also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all that
It's a
time?
thing.
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items. That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without
What if the food was made of
holidays.
Legos? Yes.
Well, though there are no set holidays,
I'm pretty sure there is a Lego set of like a Thanksgiving dinner that happened at one point.
Otherwise, I would always look
seem
exhausted
to
in front of
remember
potential clients.
seeing that.
It'd be hard to
Ah,
learn new
thank you,
cases
Chirping
after leaving
Joy.
a terrible first impression.
Yes, we're almost at 60K
Besides,
followers, guys.
What's the saying?
Thank you so much.
A rested worker is an
I
efficient
can't wait
worker.
till we get there. And then then the next goal will be 70K.
I was there many
Really, I
times
just
when
want to
was
get to
supervising the
100K so that I
festival
can get that really nice
construction,
plaque.
But I haven't
The
been
really
there
nice
since.
YouTube plaque.
I was
Guys,
planning
get me
go
to
after I
100K.
finish
Help
my
me get to
work,
100K.
But the work keeps
You gotta watch my
piling
videos.
up.
Also, if you
I ended
comment
up
on all my
completely
videos, you don't even have to
forgetting
watch them. If you just comment on all my videos, just go onto all my videos and comment Paimon is emergency food on every single one of them. If we get enough people that'll do that, we can easily get to 100K, no problem.
Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Joyun Karst.
Giant
If you'll
cars!
excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be leaving now. Let's see. Which adeptus
Out
shall
of the
we visit
Genshin
first?
cast, who am I close friends with? Quite a few of them, honestly.
Oh, why
Like,
don't we visit
quite a few of
Cloud
them.
Retainer at Mount Outsong first?
That's a long list of
Usually
people in the
stays
Genshin
inside
cast that
her
I'm really
abode,
close
so
friends
she'll
with.
be super easy to find.
All right. Cloud Retainer it is.
Yay! We're going to Cloud Retainer! Let's go! I'm excited. I love Cloud Retainer. Mostly because she's a boss-ass bitch who says whatever the fuck she wants. She's like, I don't care about your feelings. And I can appreciate that. I love that in Cloud Retainer. So much. See, people sometimes say that that's a toxic trait, but for me, I'm like, I would rather have somebody be honest with the way that they feel rather than try to placate my emotions. Be honest with me. Oh. Mona. Mona, please.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where
That's
are
not
Moonpowder
true
and
because
Mountain
Ben
Shaper?
Shapiro says nothing but lies and Cloud Retrainer actually says truths. Ben Shapiro's
Them?
a dummy.
Oh, don't even get one
We
started.
don't talk about Ben Shapiro here. In fact, we don't talk about that
Oh,
jerk.
Is that not the Traveler and the Yuhung too? A rare visitor indeed.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
See, that's the thing is that person that you just mentioned, it's so funny when he'll sit there and be like, facts don't care about your feelings. Clearly he hates it when facts are against his feelings. Because if he took like 2 seconds actually listening to actual biologists and scientists, he would find that actual science is against him. Weird. Just saying. Hey, we always talk about Bruno.
Greetings, Venerable
We
Adeptus.
just sing the song because
And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Kutching, I didn't expect to see you here.
I don't know, Chris. Exactly, we don't like liars, and
The
that's what he is.
Yuhong of the
He's a
Chising.
fucking liar.
Here.
Excuse my language.
Most fascinating.
Forget. Trying to say less
Most
F words,
courteous
but
of you
I
to travel
suck at
hither and
that.
pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit?
I really do
if one
suck
may
at trying to
ask?
say less F words. It's really bad.
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing,
But I know
I'd like
sometimes
to
kids
give you
watch
our
me,
regards.
and that's... I'm
Please,
trying to be better about it.
accept our humble gifts.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
Yay,
This
a
is a new type
cylindrical
of firework which has been
device.
modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement. Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans. Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough. Before then, we should try to give her a good impression. Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets, so she will certainly appreciate this gift. Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? Oh, my, how very interesting. It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Yeah, we wanted to see them too. Gosh darn it.
Those two old fossils. Moon Carver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the
Those
Choosing,
two old
and he cannot
fossils.
simply roam into the city and begin supervising
That was
others' work as
great.
he pleases. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that
Two
they
old
might venture
coots
behind
in
one's back,
cahoots.
to scurry away and go traveling together.
It seems possible.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
This voice. Is it Shenhe?
Oh?
Oh? So Shenhe's here too.
Yay,
Also
Shenhe!
here to visit Cloud Retainer.
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
That's right.
She's so pissed.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
I've lived in California so long that edibles mean something completely different to me.
Huh?
Delectable
Everyone,
edibles
You
indeed,
shall all
Cloud
be staying
Retainer!
in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look
I'm a
out
terrible
for each
person.
other.
Why does anybody watch
Is
me?
that
This is all
understood?
nonsense.
Will do. Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, then he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Wangshuin.
Yes, let's
In
go.
short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Joyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research.
You
of
brought that
gadgets
phrase
and
up when
mechanics.
Dilly got to those edibles too.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh,
Please
that's
accept
great.
my profuse apologies.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not
Well, I
be
have
the
terrible
first
taste, so
time
I'm
one
all
has
in
been
it for the
interrupted on
nonsense.
your
You know what? I
account.
can appreciate your honesty,
As a
Falter.
young
Thank
one,
you.
You did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain
Are we
implement.
playing
one
Monopoly
had
now? I
named-
love that game.
Oh,
I love
what was
Monopoly,
it?
and I'm really good at it. And if you sit there and tell me that Monopoly is not based on skill, clearly you don't know what you're talking about. It is a skill-based game. It's actually a skill-based game.
Oh no, here she
And if
goes
you're playing
again.
it correctly, that game
This
only
could
lasts
spell
like 40
trouble for
minutes.
Ganyu.
At max.
Huh? Oh,
Can I speak words?
I'm sorry, Cloud
The
Retainer.
answer is no, but I'm still gonna ask the
I
question.
just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yeah. This isn't suspicious
yes.
at all.
Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us respectively.
By the way, Satella, I
It's
got
indeed
your
not easy for her.
gift. Thank you for purchasing me
Lady
something
Kuchin's
on
trying
my
to help me.
Amazon wish list. I really
Yes,
appreciate that.
That's right.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Monopoly only takes a long time to play because you're playing it wrong. And I hate to be that person who just told you that you're doing it wrong.
Huh.
But you
Gone
are.
already. The child,
because,
she has always been easily ruffled.
The reason why Monopoly takes so long
One
is
can
because
sympathize, however.
in Monopoly,
It is no simple thing to be a secretary.
the original point
Nearly
of Monopoly
every
was to
matter
show
in
how
Liyue
everybody how
Harbor,
capitalism is a
momentous
bad
or
thing.
trivial, passes through
And
Ganyu's
generally speaking,
diligent
Monopoly
hands.
originally was
But
not
even
fun
as
to
an
play
adeptus,
because of
she
course there
must
would be
never
one
neglect
winner
her own
like
health,
and
lest she fall prone to
it would happen
exhaustion.
actually pretty quickly. The reason
Ganyu
why it
is an
takes so long to
assiduous
play
worker,
now is because
apt to
people
forgoing
added in their
food
own
and rest
house
when
rules
she's
to it.
busy.
So for example,
sure she
putting
eats
money
and
in the
sleeps
middle and then
properly
if you
whenever
land
you
on
see
parking
her.
you get all that money, that's a house rule.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good
That
care
rule
of her.
doesn't exist in Monopoly
The
for
Yuheng,
like in the
reliable
original.
as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As
Hi.
for these edibles,
Yes,
they do
the
look
edibles.
delectable indeed.
The delectable edibles.
You may leave them here,
I think it's
Shenhe
different
shall
than
bring
the
these
edibles
into one's
in
abode.
California though.
and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what
Actually, in
Shenhe has
Monopoly, you
learned in
don't want to go
Liyue
for
Harbor.
Boardwalk. Boardwalk is one of the worst pieces to pick up and
Yes.
buy.
I have many interesting stories to
Worst.
tell.
Let us chat.
If you're playing the
while one
original, if you're
scrutinizes
playing
this
with
device.
the fast dice, then that's a different story. But based off of statistics, and yes, I'm getting into statistics now. You want to go for either so you got the board, right? If this is go, what you want to get is not the pieces in this corner, But the pieces in this top, like across from Go, you want to get the pieces here, and then you want to get also the pieces over here in this corner. And the reason why is because statistically speaking, you are most likely to end up on the square of jail, whether you actually end up in jail or in the just visiting part of jail. And then after that, that means the most likely you are going to hit the orange, red, or yellow, or green tiles the most. So those are the ones you want to get. So basically, yeah.
Yeah, don't you?
Boardwalk is a joke.
This is a festive season after all.
It seems like a
One
lot of
has
money, but
long
the
been living
likelihood of people
secluded in the
landing on
mountains
Boardwalk is really
and no
low.
longer observes
So,
the holidays.
there was a version of Monopoly
Worry
that came out
not,
with the fast
one
dice,
shall take
and it
appropriate
changed
care
the
of oneself.
statistics of the game,
Rest
which
is
was
crucial.
strange, but yeah,
if
it
one
happened.
is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Okay.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Yes, Paimon, shut up!
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no? It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shanhe, this way.
Okay, bye.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own
I tell a
food?
lot of characters that I voice to shut up. You should see me play Eye the
That
Somnium
would be
Files.
kind of weird.
Which, the second one's gonna come out this year at some point. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. And I'm excited.
Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about
And
gadgets
I'm gonna be
cooking.
streaming the first Eye the Somnium Files
she can
again
be a bit
before
strange
the second one
sometimes.
comes out, so that way
then again, she's an
I can show it to you all.
That's the wisdom of an adeptus.
So it'll be a lot of
She
fun.
takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together.
Yes.
A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshuin.
Oh, no,
Perhaps you'll
Paimon
find the
shares a
Conqueror of
single
Demons
brain
there.
cell with the Traveler. Shares it. Alright, I have to go to the restroom real quickly. I will be right back. Have a lovely time looking at my BRB screen. I'm back. Hello, everybody. Oh, I need to put my headphones back on. Let's go.
Astrologers must rid themselves of...
Ba-doo-boo. We have to go all the way to Wangshu Inn. Let's go.
Let's ask Virgildet where the Conqueror of Demons may be.
Huh? Hold on. Isn't that... Chi-Chi? Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
Baiju? Talk to Chi-Chi.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Splendid. Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Just
Dr.
hanging out.
Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Yes, he did.
Traveler, Paimon. Oh, and Lady Kutching. It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival
He
season.
says herbs?
With Lantern Rite just around the corner, I thought we should
That's
get
so weird.
prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I
It sounds so weird every time he says
all
herbs.
the way out here.
It's herbs. My dude.
I have some business to attend to here.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
Yup.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju. I'm just doing my job.
Kutching and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too.
Arya.
Everyone, keep it up.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi. We shouldn't
Did she
tarry
really?
here any
That makes
longer.
sense.
Take care, you two. 3. Traveler, let's go find Virgildet.
Let's go find Xiao. Oh, lower. Nope. I'm trying to play one-handed because I'm trying to eat a strawberry at the same time as playing, and it's not working out very well. Ah! Oh boy.
Howdy.
No, wrong way.
Please, head straight on in.
Where am I?
Ah, Lady Kutching. What a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
We need to find Xiao. Let's go.
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
Howdy. Please, head straight
And
on
now
in.
we go up to the roof again. The roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. Oh, English is one of the dumbest languages on the planet. I think it is number one dumb language on the planet, but that's just my personal opinion, which is usually correct.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
I'm really proud of myself for that scream.
You scared Paimon!
Yes.
Hello, I am Kuching, Yuhung of the Liyue Chising.
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw
Really
you
proud
when
of
we
that
battled
scream.
Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents. See? There's lots of tasty food.
Don't waste your delicacies on me. Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
What?
Wait!
I'm
Are you
confused.
leaving? Aw, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger, good.
Magic!
And he's gone. Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
All right, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's this one or a different place, but there was one point where I actually improv'd. You scared the poop out of Paimon, and I was really hoping they would go for it.
Lady Kuching!
I don't know if Paimon says
so
something
glad to see
similar
you
to that
here.
later on, though. So
Funny?
maybe I just
What's
am
wrong?
thinking of the
What are
wrong
you doing
place.
here?
So maybe it still is
Lady
in the game,
Kuching,
but
let me
we'll
explain.
see. We'll find out.
I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village, just like you requested. My people finished setting up the fireworks, and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show.
I'm pretty sure it was at that moment, though.
The person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingsa Village had been stolen.
Oh
immediately
no!
reported the
Whatever will
situation to
we
the
do?
Millers and had another batch of fireworks
How
made to be
dare they
transported
steal
to Qingsa Village
fireworks?
under escort. However,
Let's call.
everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millilith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough
Let's
people
call
to fill their
Yoimiya.
regular
She'll
patrols.
fix it.
They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks for us. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So, I was thinking to go to Qingsa Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Kuching, what should we do?
You should cry
According to
about
the
it.
Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite.
Or
They
that.
must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units. But those special units are intended only for backup.
I'm
There are
definitely a
not many of
Seahawks
them, and they
fan,
cannot
so
perform prolonged guard duty.
I mean,
If we
I'm
wish to
sure
make use
the
of them, we'll need
Super
to
Bowl
resolve
will
the
be a
problem
lot of
quickly.
fun, but I don't know who to root for.
Maybe we can ask the Adepti
Bengals
for
and
help.
Rams.
This would be a piece of cake
Oh, is
for
that who
someone
we're
like
rooting
Cloud
for?
Retainer or Xiao.
Okay, just because they're LA doesn't mean I'm gonna root for them.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
Okay, that's fair though, because he's a Bengals fan, and so if the Rams win, I get to message Chris Turgliafera and be like, "Screw off, man, we won." So that is a bonus, but at the same time, if we will go for the Bengals, we could do the same thing to Aiden, because Aiden is a Rams fan. Basically, I'm voting for whoever I like, the opposite team of whoever I want to torture more with. Just for the chaos. That's who I'm rooting for.
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have an idea. Let me make some arrangements. Pengyi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Qingsa Village. Traveler, come with me. Let's ask around to see what happened.
So here's the thing. We don't hate on the English here. You can do that in a different chat. Especially because the English voice actor is one of my best friends, Kaylee Mills. So, either you can hush up, or you can politely excuse yourself. That's all. Where am I going? Chingsa! Bird! Birdie! Hi! Come here! I'm right here! Oh my
With
god!
rain this heavy, not only are the stars
She
cloudy,
throws a
so
fit
too is
every
my
time he
spyglass
leaves.
hazy.
I'm right here. My bird gives no F's.
Fate is called
that
as
I'm
such,
here at
for
all.
it cannot be changed.
She's
nor
like,
can it
but
be
Eddie
reversed.
left! Eddie
Only
left
but
and
be
now I'm
accepted.
sad because there's no one here and I'm like, I'm literally right here. Does not care.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Hello, Granny Roshi.
Just let it happen. Let
We'd
the
like
bees
to know
happen.
more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Kaching, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
It's no trouble
Where
at
is
all.
Zulu?
Please,
Well, she
tell
just
us what
flew.
happened.
Come here.
Well,
Hey, dummy.
when they brought the
That is
fireworks,
a clean laundry
the
hamper, and if you
children in
poop
the
on my
village were
clean clothes,
very
I'm gonna have a problem with
excited.
you.
They were all gathered
Come
round
here.
watching the
Come
area
here.
for a long time. The workers piled
Does
up
not
the
care.
fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now
Honestly, I
let me
think there's pluses
remember.
and minuses to all the languages in
yes.
Genshin, but
I
again,
recall that they left
and
the
you can
fireworks
have your
in an
preference,
open
mind you.
area
Just
next
saying that
to a
you
house
hate
down
the English
old
voice,
road.
I am gonna ask you to
But
not
the
say it
very
like
next
that in my
day,
chat. You know what I
all
mean?
the
Like you can
fireworks
say,
were
"Oh, I
nowhere
prefer
to
the
be
Japanese
seen.
voice
The person in charge
more,
of the
so I play it in that."
fireworks was
That's
so
totally
anxious
fine.
that they went
I would rather
straight
have
back to the
constructive
city to find a
criticism
solution.
rather than negative criticism. You know what I mean?
The villagers here are worried
That's all.
too.
That's all I
The
ask in my
fireworks
lovely
missing
chat.
can
Let's
only
try
mean
to
that
be
there are thieves
constructive
about.
and
There are
positive.
elderly
Even
and
though I'm
kids
the
in
worst at being
village, you
that,
know?
so I
Although
totally
the Milliveth
understand.
are stationed here,
You know what I
no
mean?
one dares to go out anymore.
It's absolutely okay to have
understand.
preferences for
Please help
oh, a
reassure
French
the
dub
people
would
in
be
the village
awesome.
and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millilith
German
standing
dub
guard.
would be cool.
Traveler,
Bird,
let's
hello.
go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
If you start chewing on the door, we're gonna have issues. I love her. Fireworks storage. How's my day? I'm tired.
This is the place. The fireworks were stolen here.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Chinksa village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
I see you, Annabelle. I noticed you. Oh boy. Look for clues. Ooh.
Are these footprints?
Oh, I could just
Let's see
be
where they
coaching
lead.
right now. Bird! Child! Hold on. She's eating the door. Hi, child. We are having issues because you're not supposed to be chewing on the door. Oh. Come here. Come on. If you want to play in there, I can let you play in. Back up. No. You want to play in the closet? Go play. She chews? at the bottom of the closet door to our shoes because she wants to go inside that closet and play in the shoes, which I don't understand, but whatever. It's her life, not mine. I'm just the side character that's here to support her being the main character, that's all.
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
But yeah, she chews on the bottom of the door, which of course causes marks and stuff, and that's not good. So we have to discourage that behavior.
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Hello, hello. How old is she? We don't know exactly how old she is because we did adopt her. We think she's at least 6 years
Sir,
old.
please. This is all just a big
At
misunderstanding.
the youngest, she's definitely at least 6. Changyun's VA is from England, so he has an English accent.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's just a
I would never dream
misunderstanding.
of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Xingqiu and Changyun! Hello!
What are you guys
hello,
doing
dear
here?
traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Changyun doing here?
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see.
What do you not like about Changyun, Paimon?
Say he thought there was an evil spirit.
I see
always
that you are
says
not
that.
familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Changyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
he's not gonna pull anything.
Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him thoroughly.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuheng.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this
Oh,
area.
thank you, Bubbles
More than
Tea.
one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have
No, it's the
overestimated
same hair
themselves.
Xingqiu's always
If
had.
you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were
What's my
waiting
favorite
for
line
someone.
recording for Paimon?
It
Have you
appears
tried
they
turning
may
it
be
off
the
and
thief's
on again?
accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
Aw,
What
thank you for
exactly
being
are the
here.
stolen goods,
I hope
if
you come
may ask?
back.
Taking advantage of the elderly and children.
How
What a
dare
loathsome
they?
group of criminals. Lady Kuching,
You're
don't
only
fret
allowed
about
to take
manpower.
advantage of regular
Chongyun,
adults.
let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Kuching.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Qingce Village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Kuching.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
It's so cool to fight for justice!
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Qingce Village. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Kuching, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Somehow that doesn't sound like a very good idea. Oh, wait! You're in the Liwei Qixing. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help?
Of course I love
At least it'll
Geodaddy.
be safer
Keith
than
Silverstein is a
investigating on your
really,
own.
really awesome mentor of mine. I love Keith. He's been there since like the beginning of me kind of getting into voiceover, and he gave me some advice as well. So I consider Keith Silverstein like a mentor. So of course I love Geodaddy.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself.
Yeah, Keith has
the fireworks
always
that were
been really super
transported
cool.
to Qingce Village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless.
Blind people
and I
can
won't
use
carelessly
speech.
alert the
Like,
thieves.
there's a lot
You
of.
can certainly
So it's
trust me
funny,
by
you know
now.
that blind people can actually use
when you put it
phones.
that
There's
way,
there's
It's settled
versions
then.
like
Traveler,
it's in
Paimon,
your settings.
please
Not
go
that
get
you would
some
ever
rest.
use them because you're
I'll
not
go
blind,
find
but
you in
there's
Chinks
ways
Village
to
when I'm done.
use even touchscreen phones. Also there are typewriters that are for the blind. Also, I'm sorry, I don't know about you, but I can type without looking at it or with closing my eyes. Because if you know how to type really well, you don't need to look at it while you're typing. Oh, wait until the next day. Okay. But yeah, there's lots of really cool things out there for people with disabilities for that. Where's my bird? She's literally in the shoe closet playing with shoes. So with a touchscreen, there are options for blind people to be able to use a touchscreen. But with a typewriter, like a keyboard, I said typewriter. God, I'm ancient. I said typewriter. I am so old.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
With a keyboard, you should be able to type on a keyboard without looking at it. Not to mention, a keyboard, you know, it has like the two little dots on F and J to be like, that's where your hand should be, right? Yeah, they also make Braille keyboards, but oh my god, I said typewriters. Oh my goodness. You're old now. I'm ancient, man. I'm freaking ancient. It's fine. So is Godzilla, and so is Mothra, and I love Mothra. So.
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chinxa Village. Chongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Yeah!
Let's go!
Traveler,
I know,
Paimon,
that's
you're
right!
just in
Cloud
time.
Rotators!
I looked
When
everywhere
Cloud
and I found
Rotators
some
said
clues
stuff about
regarding the
old
treasure hoarders.
fossils, she
Besides
meant
wagon
me!
tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders. No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chinxa Village, but also from other locations too. They've gathered all the stolen goods there.
How dare they?
I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinxa Village to report
Did
this
you
to the
come to say
Ministry
hi
of
to
Civil
me?
Affairs.
Come here.
They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Excuse you.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore.
That was not okay.
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to keep an eye on the situation.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help,
Bird needed a
the idea
timeout.
is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Yep.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
I am also old years old. Where am I going? Oh goodness, all the way over there. Oh yeah, Bird needed a timeout. Clearly she was overstimulated by all of the shoes apparently. Ah! Now! Hi. I don't hear any coaching lines.
Please hide yourselves.
That was weird.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
No.
Ha! Are you
Never
kidding?
enough.
This ain't nowhere near enough.
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in
No,
the city.
Zulu is the first
gonna be
bird that I've
easy.
ever owned, but I've taken care of birds
You
for
got a
like over
point.
5 years,
All right.
being
then
my
we
friend.
steal those things that make a real loud
Ryan
bang but
has
don't light
2
up
of them.
real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah, firecrackers. Those'll do the job. All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job. You get it?
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time. Boss.
If I
all
could
our
get
boys
more
are out
Primo
scouting
Gems, I'd
around.
give them
Don't
to
you think we need
myself.
a few more to guard the stash?
I don't have that
Hey,
ability
don't
though.
worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lantern
So I don't know why
They
you're
won't have
asking
time
me.
to come out here.
If I can't
All
even
right,
get Primo
move
Gems
it,
for
boys.
myself,
Just a
how
few more
could I get 'em
batches
for
and
you?
we'll be...
I don't work for MiHoYo. I'm a freelancer.
Uh-oh. Hey, boss,
I
we
work
got
with
trouble.
them,
Huh?
but I'm
What
a
happened?
freelancer.
The jig is up, boss. The
All
Millilith are
actors
coming,
are.
and it seems they've already caught our scouts.
Oh boy!
If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so
How did we
quickly,
not?
too?
Because you guys suck at
fine.
your job.
Leave the fireworks and let's split. They won't be catching us.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
Yeah.
Ha! Get out of my way. You got a death wish or something?
Yes,
I'll show
I actually
you.
do have a death wish.
Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Kutching, the Yuhong.
So you do recognize me then. I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Bye.
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you. Get him!
Don't blink! Yeah.
Done.
All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
Yes.
We
Always the
surrender,
hard way.
Yuhong.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Oh?
Oops.
So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild and was arrested. I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith
I
even
think
found
the
out we
event
had
is
dispatched
fun.
Scouts. They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well, yeah.
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe. Traveler,
Okay, bye.
please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place. Yes, you too. I'll see you in Chingsa Village.
Okay, bye. I think Paimon actually does say it's stuck at one point. I'm just really tired right now, so I don't feel like it.
Paimon's all out of brain juice.
And that includes Corina. Corina is definitely out of brain juice for like the next 5 weeks. Bill, let's go. No, these are Audio Technica headphones.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Don't worry. The Yu-Hung will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Will
Yes,
it?
Indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that
I
justice
can't talk
always
about
finds
who
its
you
way
will
into
or
the
will
world.
not see on the live
It is in
stream
fateful
because that
moments
would
that
be breaking
miracles are
NDA.
born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler.
Feisty,
But may I ask,
geisty, that's actually
why
like
has
a
Lady
common
Keqing
thing
not
in
returned with
most contracts now. Most contracts make it so that you can't say anything that's non-canon as those characters, and the reason why it's so strict like that is specifically because, so for example, it's not just MiHoYo that's strict as AF, guys. Guys, this is not just a MiHoYo thing. And there might be some voice actors that actually fudge their contracts a little bit here or there, but that being said, most contracts nowadays do have it where you cannot say things. Like, if you want to talk about strict, have you seen Disney's contracts? They also cannot say anything that is not canon for their character. Because Disney, and again, it makes sense. The companies that own these characters, it's their IP, it's their character. And whatever we say out of context could look poorly on the company itself. Whatever we say out of context could look poorly on the company, and therefore, that's why they have that. Now, mind you, you're gonna be like, well, people like Tom Kenny. Tom Kenny says stuff as SpongeBob all the time that's like curse words and stuff like that. Yeah, Tom Kenny's also a producer on SpongeBob. Once you're a producer, you can do whatever the hell you want with that character because you basically own that character at that point. But bottom line is, this character, Paimon, even though it's using my voice, is not my character. Now, mind you, actually, it's not. Morgan, you're also wrong with that. It's not more strict with regular acting with NDAs. In fact, it's much more strict with on-camera stuff. Are you kidding? And that's because I work with on camera too. There is a huge, like there was recently a girl that I like auditioned for a Marvel thing that she's blacklisted now from the entire industry because she was dumb and she posted her audition sides on the internet. She didn't even get the role. She didn't get the role, but she decided to, what was it? She decided to break NDA and post her audition sides. So now she's blacklisted from the entire industry. Acting in general has strict NDAs, and they make sense. They make sense. It's to protect the companies that own these characters. So I will defend MiHoYo in the fact that this is not just a MiHoYo thing. This is a regular thing that happens in acting, not just voice acting, but acting in general, period. Now, you could be like, but does that mean they own that part of your voice? No, I can do a high-pitched character. It just isn't Paimon at that point. They don't own my voice. They own the character. So the minute that you say, can you say this as Paimon? No, I can't. Can I say things in a high-pitched voice that's not as Paimon? Sure, but I'm also not going to do that because I don't feel like it, and you're not paying me to do that right now. So, therefore, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna defend MiHoYo in that in those moments.
Wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
It's not just MiHoYo. It's for the companies to protect themselves and to protect their intellectual property. It's theirs.
I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do too!
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, all right. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back, traveler? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders!
What Paimon looks like? Paimon looks like a tiny child that floats. Paimon has very white, like white, not blonde, white hair, that is shoulder length. In that hair, she has a barrette that kind of looks like a, interesting, like a rhombus of sorts that's very pointy at the ends of it, with one side that's longer than the rest. Or diamond. Sorry, she has a pin in her hair that looks like a diamond. But it's a dark blue color. Above her head, she has a floating crown, and it's I would say a brassy gold color. She is wearing a one-piece romper with that is very like the sleeves are quite big and oversized. And then she has some boots on, and the outfit is mostly white with some embellishes of the same color of her crown, that is that bronzy gold color. And then she has a scarf on, which her scarf is dark blue with some moving constellations on it. And the scarf kind of looks like a cape. It has like a capey end that floats behind her, but yeah, that's what she looks like.
Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble. Let's go and help her.
Uh-oh, she's in trouble. Oh no! No. Oh my god, Mona, get up the stairs. Mona! Get up the freaking stairs. You're welcome. I try to be as accommodating as possible. When will Zulu be out of timeout? In a minute or two. She just needs to calm down. She was clearly overstimulated by the shoes. That happens.
Oops. What did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
Hey! Coaching!
Uh-huh. What
I
treasure
think
hoarders?
Kokomi is so sweet. I love Kokomi.
And thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them, and sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could react, the fireworks were already up in the air.
Uh-oh.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved. Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it. Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined. By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay. But we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I'll be there.
Kuching really is super busy. I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the lantern rite. Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout. Let's go find him.
Alright, now I think it's a good time to try and get my bird. We'll see if she's in a better mood now that she's had time to calm down. I love you. You're just being a brat. You're being a brat, and I don't like it. I want to have fun with you. Here's the baby. Hello, baby birdie. All right. You're just gonna whack your tail in my face. I'm very...
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
I have not bought
No,
the coaching outfit,
I'm
but
afraid
I want
that's
to.
not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily. But your wisdom has spoken to me.
Thank you for the $5! Who is your favorite 4- and 5-star character? I love your work as Paimon and the rest of the English cast characters.
You've
Thank you
returned.
so much. My favorite 5-star character is Mona. She's my main. My favorite 4-star character is Kuching because she's awesome. Oh wait, no, not Kuching. Wow, Kuching's a 5-star character. I'm dumb. Xinyan because she's awesome. Thank you. Gosh,
You
that
are
was...
also acquaintances?
See, I just ran out of brain juice for the rest of forever.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable
on my
and
mic?
discreet
Okay.
as Mr. Zhongli.
Have fun on my mic.
You are indeed well-connected, traveler.
Just chilling.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Okay, bye.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin.
I love Yunjin.
So,
She looks so cool.
Tell me, what have you learned from your trip?
Also, opera singer. Love that.
I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching to rest more with just a simple story, right? If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme.
Because food is delicious.
Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story. Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy.
Yeah!
Then, well,
brain cell with the
Ooh,
Traveler.
That's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That wouldn't make sense.
It's up to you. It's your freaking story.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Yes.
Paimon didn't think this far.
Because you
why
never
don't you
do.
take it from here.
The
Since
fact that you
you've
thought it
spoken with
all is a
others familiar
miracle.
with cooking, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think. What did Cloud Retainer say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
So, acting tip for all of you that want to be a voice actor, you know you have a character voice down when you are able to attempt as that character to imitate other people's voices in that character. So still in that character voice, but trying to mimic somebody else's voice in that character voice. I was told by an acting coach a while ago that that means you have the character voice down. And so anytime Paimon tries to say something that another character says, Paimon always tries to do an impression of that character, but in Paimon's way, which I've decided that Paimon's is not good at impressions. So that was Paimon's impression of Cloud Retainer.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
I'm sorry, did I startle you? I'm sorry, did I startle you, baby? I'm so sorry. I startled my birdie. I'm sorry, baby.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others.
Mountain?
He's overconfident
Is it
about
Mountain
his own
Shaver?
cooking
Whatever the
abilities
deer
and
one
tries
is,
to
that's Zach
accomplish everything
Aguilar.
on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him. Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker.
And that was Paimon's impression of Yanfei.
So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up
Zach was
straight
able to
anymore,
announce at least
and he has big, dark
his
circles
character
under his eyes.
for
Customers
Moon
tell him
Carver.
to
That's
take
what
a
it
few
is.
days off to
Moon
get some
Carver.
rest. But the chef
Yeah,
won't
Zach was able to announce
listen.
his. I don't think the
His
other
judgment is
ones
clouded by
have
the
been able to
chores
announce
before
yet,
him.
so
He
we
is
have to wait
oblivious
on
to
that.
mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started.
Yeah, because I haven't
Rest
seen any
is
of the other
always of great
actors
importance.
announced, so
Although
I'm
we may
assuming
come
that they're
across
not
various
allowed
difficulties
to
in our
yet.
lives, pushing ourselves is
Or
never
maybe they
a
just
good
don't want
modus
to.
operandi.
Which is also
The
fair.
story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Yeah, Mooncarver is absolutely Zach Aguilar, and he was
Given
able
that the
to
case
announce. But again,
involving
I
the
don't know if
treasure hoarders has
any
come
of the
to an
others
end.
were able to announce.
She is inevitably tired. Now will be the
It's
ideal
not necessarily
moment to
like
speak with
sometimes
her.
people don't know if a role
If
is
all goes
announced
well,
yet, and technically those characters have
think
been
your
out long
story
enough
will
that
be
they
a
can.
success.
They might have thought that they were announced, but that they didn't see the announcement. So it's fine to ask as long as you respect the fact that if I say I can't say who it is, you're like, okay, that's fair.
Quick, let's go find Kuching.
Whatever the deer one is, that one is Zach Aguilar. I don't remember if that's Mooncarver or Mountain Shaper, but it's one of them. Cloud Retainer is the crane. Another one is a crane, and then there's the deer one, and that's Zach Aguilar. So whatever the deer one is, that one is Zach Aguilar. Good night, Mamba. Thank you for being here.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Chinksa village and coordinate our people at other fireworks
Philbutz does
locations
voice
to prevent
an
any
NPC
further
in
theft.
Genshin, and I'm sure he'll tell you which one. I forgot which one. Oh, do you want pets? Oh, my baby wants some pets. My baby. Oh, now you're done? Okay, fine. She
Yes,
just
Lady
like
Kuching.
scooted away, and I'm like, okay, fine.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood.
I'm excited
The
for
patrol
any
map
new
is still being
area
drafted,
that
but it will
MiHoYo
be ready
gives us.
soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are here.
Yay.
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join us. Do you still have
Oh,
work
Bill
to
is
do?
amazing. I love Bill.
It's nothing urgent,
He's a really good friend,
just
too.
some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
Yup.
That's right. Something so important that we must speak with you personally. Right now.
Oh, really? In that case...
It's an emergency.
Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Perfect for talking.
Yeah, let's go. Hello, hello.
Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
All right, I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
Very talented.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really, really good.
It's funny, we originally said the chef was
had a
going to be from
restaurant
Liyue,
right
but then
next to
Paimon's
the
like,
city
nope,
gate.
Mondstadt now.
He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So his restaurant had been getting more and more popular. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea
The voice I did for that imaginary person is so
the
stupid.
one that can turn top quality ingredients into world-class dishes.
I love this.
No one could help him.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore.
Hmm?
Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler!
They get that take! They kept that take! That's great. That's...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler! Ding, ding, ding! Yep, it's because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh. I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing.
Please don't laugh at us.
Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
When did I say that?
Did you come up with that story?
Oh, no, we just,
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising. Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
My bird's over here.
What you doing, baby?
Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog in the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see, and watch the fireworks. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you?
No.
And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So...
I'm more of a dog... I do love cats, but I'm more of a dog person. I do love cats, though. I'm just definitely... dogs fit my personality a little bit better than cats, but... I will gladly hug and snuggle with a cat for hours.
Happy
and
Lantern
risk
Rite,
my
Traveler
allergies
and
acting up
Paimon.
because of it, because I'm
I'm
slightly
very
allergic
happy to be
cats.
here and enjoy this moment together with you. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liyue Harbor.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And... thank you.
Also consider a hognose snake. Those snakes are really cute. That's just my personal opinion, though. You don't have to do that. Look how pretty the city is! Oh my gosh, so pretty. Last time I saw this cutscene, it was a very, in the works of being fixed. Because we, of course, had to record over it, but,
Lady
it
Kuchin,
didn't look this good
the item
last
Lady
time.
Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Hognose snakes, are very mildly
It's time.
toxic.
Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
But it fails to meet the definition of venom because they have no injection system to do it. They don't have fangs.
Isn't it beautiful?
So hognose snakes are technically not considered venomous
Hey,
because...
check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a
Ah.
true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beto. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
And also, hognose have never been formally documented using their saliva to kill prey. Rather, they kill by sawing or impaling prey, by biting prey, rather than a head to facilitate this, at the head to facilitate this process. So, there you go. Look at Guoba! I love Guoba so much.
Hi, baby. Did I scare you? I'm sorry.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig.
Oh, it did look like a pig!
Yeah, this is a really pretty scene.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
It looks so pretty. This cutscene's
Dr.
so pretty.
Baiju,
I love it.
Sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
Look at Kuching in her beautiful dress. Oh my god, I could. Ugh. Dead. Dead. This is so pretty. Ugh. It's so pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna end my stream there because that's a good ending. I will hopefully be streaming either Friday or Saturday. So pay attention to Zulu's Twitter to see when that will happen. Follow Zulu at the Bird Zulu on Twitter. You can also follow me on Instagram because I usually announce on Instagram when I'm going to stream as well. So that will be either Friday or Saturday. So come by again on Friday or Saturday. Thank you for being here now, though. I really appreciate it. And I love you all, and I hope you all have a good night. And